Alright, before we even start this episode and before I give y'all the intro, Max, you know, I gotta lay the disclaimer down because this is a music episode.
I mean, you already know how I go, yo. Like, people get in their feelings regardless.
If you know you are sensitive, okay? If you know you're gonna get in your feelings, click the X.
Is that like a thing that happens to y'all?
Yeah.
Really?
Like in in the last video we did about music, like somebody was ranting, was like, no Drake, and I was like, bro.
Yeah. So please, I'm not for the
one.
bullshit. If you know you sensitive, just get the fuck off of it now, please. That's all I got to say.
You know how that shit go.
Well, I went there for that one.
With that out the way now, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy Max Sayless.
And your boy Mike Navarro.
And
so
Kimmie.
Just like that. We drink. We gonna have a little fun with this one. And this is episode 12 of Fax From The Lab, and like I just mentioned, it's a music episode, and today we're gonna be talking about the women in hip hop, past, present, and the future.
Woo-hoo.
And we got, if you haven't heard already,
I just like how giddy she is to be here.
We got a special guest to help us.
I know, I'm just saying, I'm on the energy though. I'm at it.
Oh man, as you can see, we got a special guest with us. Her first time on Fax From The Lab. Kimmie's here. Say hi, Kimmie.
Hello.
Yeah, we've been saving her for this episode because she's very vocal about music and especially the female artists. So this. And as you can see, we're gonna be real geeky tonight because
hold up, time out. Before we go any further, I just want to say shout out to everybody that liked the page because we hit 500 likes yesterday.
Definitely, yeah. Thank y'all so much for that. That's
awesome. I want to shout everybody out, show them big love. I hope y'all continue to rock with us. You know?
Yes, appreciate y'all. So let's begin this conversation. I guess let's salute the women that came first. So who was like some of the ones that y'all like first listened to back in the day?
Oh, we talking about like OGs?
Yeah, the OGs.
Like who put us on the female hip hop?
Well, yeah, like the ones that caught your attention, I guess, when you were younger. Because we're gonna say these new school ones, because that's gonna be the bulk of this conversation. I'm sure the new ones. So let's get the OGs out the way first.
Oh, y'all.
Everybody, y'all.
I mean, like, I feel like Kim is like an easy answer. I feel like everybody's like, oh yeah, Kim's an OG, but like Missy Elliott really fire. Like Trina is fire. Like those are probably two of my favorite. Even Left Eye. I feel like Left Eye because she was in a girl group. I feel like she gets left out a lot.
Yeah.
But as a rapper, she was really cold.
Yeah, that sucks too. Cause like it's just the fact that she was in that group. Like nobody really.
Yeah,
I
nobody
guess people
thinks
saw her
about
more
that.
as a singer because she was with them. But
yeah.
I think it was like Left Eye, Queen Latifah, because like, you know, when we was growing up, it was movies out like House Party and whatnot, and like their appearance in House Party was like really dope. And I was like, oh, I didn't know there was really females that could spit like that, you know? Because back then, like, it was very male dominated, and to hear females that could spit and sound good at it was like really rare.
Even like Eve is fire. I love Eve.
Yeah, I liked Eve when she first came out. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I love Eve. Female.
Like, I just like how she could like hold her own. Cause she was in such a hardcore rap group with the Rough Riders, and how she could like hold her own with the rest of them, and they was just all so impressive to you, man.
Eve is a bad bitch. Eve is just a bad bitch.
Skirt, you feel me?
For real.
Yeah, she was really dope. Which one of y'all mentioned Lil Kim? Who mentioned Lil Kim?
I said Lil Kim. I feel
Lil.
like that's a go-to. I mean, she was like, I mean, not to knock her, but I just feel like everybody brings her up. That's why I brought up other people.
Yeah, I don't think people understand how much Kim truly changed the game for female rappers, because none of them was on that sexy shit, rapping, dressing like that, or that high about rapping about sex and all that too. She came on the scene. You noticed before her, most of the female rappers were doing some tomboy shit.
Mm-hmm. No, all of them. Literally all of them.
Yeah, all of them for real. And then she came, and
that's what became the thing.
Yeah.
I feel like they had to be on that tomboy shit to compete at the time, because, you know.
Yeah, because it was.
But at the same time, I feel like
that was at a time where nobody thought women should be rapping.
Yeah, and I feel like people act like, even now, like I feel like people, if it's not like a tomboy rapping, because I feel like inherently, you know, you compare women rapping to male rapping, and then so they feel like if you're not, you know, rapping about this or that, you're not like really spitting. But even when girls is talking about sex, they still fucking rapping. Like,
right. So Kim definitely is a groundbreaker for that. And you know what? And to an extent, Foxy Brown too. Although Foxy Brown was more hardcore.
No, I
she
love
was like,
Foxy Brown.
Foxy Brown was better.
I love Foxy Brown.
Like, Foxy was that bitch, dog. Like,
no, yeah, Foxy's a fucking bad bitch. You know?
I would debate this forever, but in my opinion, she had the hardest guest verse by a female rapper I've ever heard to this day on another song, Affirmative Action. That verse, I can't even find words to describe that shit. That might be one of the hardest verses ever, not just by a female rapper, just period.
My first time hearing it was on Jay-Z's Ain't No Nigga.
Yeah, Ain't No Nigga.
Yeah. She was just so aggressive with it. I was like, this is shit.
Yeah, yo, she rapping about shit, like rapping about cocaine, drug dealers, mob shit, like this.
I'm like, bro.
And still keeping it sexy at the same time. That was.
Yeah, I love Foxy Brown is one of my favorite female rappers all time. Like, I really love Foxy Brown. Not even just like rappability, like her presence is just fire. Like, I don't know, like she just as a.
I feel like Remy kind of remind me of Foxy. A tad bit.
Remy.
Yeah. Like,
I don't know, like Foxy just had her own lane. I feel like she just really had her own lane.
I can compare to her.
Yeah.
I mean, Remy would be the closest, but not.
Even
not
still, yeah,
much.
no, like, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. You know what else I like? I like the Rod Digger too. Anybody like Rod Digger? I just like her voice.
Yeah.
But her voice was so tough and rugged. Like,
yeah.
I
It was very distinctive.
Like, she's really slept on, I think.
She could spit too.
What else do we talk about? Did anybody even follow Debrat like that?
Yeah. I feel like, I don't know, we should have started from the beginning, like where it all started from, like the person that set the trend or like broke the mold for hip hop and allowed females to come in and do what they do.
Oh, you talking about taking it to the 80s?
Yeah, MC Lyte.
MC Lyte.
MC Lyte.
Yeah, like she was the first female with a solo rap. You feel like rap album.
But do you know who the first female rapper was to ever record on a track? Get on the track period?
It's debatable.
You don't know?
Who's that?
It's Roxanne Shante.
Oh yeah. That's
Come on.
Yeah,
The first time I ever heard her, she was dissing like all the female rappers that was in the game at the time, and I'm just like,
that's
she was
all 14
she
at
the
the
time.
No, that's all she did for a while. But that was all she did. She did like diss tracks.
How you 14 in a Billy? Like, I mean, I liked it. Like, it was impressive, but I was just like, bruh.
Yeah, that's how you make a name for yourself. You come out throwing punches.
Yeah.
And it worked for her.
Yeah. She got that guns blazing. Yeah. Oh, like she had like 3 diss tracks.
Right, she was. That's all she had. That was before diss track was a thing.
I know.
And she
just came out like
damn, yo, who pissed you off? Like, you good? You straight?
But then MC Lyte came and then she took it to the next level. She had the first major release, and she's the definite groundbreaker for real. And then of course Queen Latifah, and it's crazy because this younger generation, they don't even remember her being a rapper. They just know the actress. They don't know
Queen Latifah. Really?
Y'all don't remember Go Watch House Party too?
Yeah, and she was in another movie as herself. What the hell? Was it Juice?
No.
No, she was in Juice, but
she did have. She wasn't
she wasn't herself.
Yeah, she was like
she was like a show host or something.
Yeah, but she didn't rap.
Yeah, I knew I saw her in Juice. I just couldn't.
But I don't know what show you or what movie you talking about where she played herself. I don't remember that.
That's what I was thinking about, but because she still looked like herself and she was dressing like her. Yeah, but she was very, very important at the time because everything she was rapping about, the whole, women's rights in hip hop and all that type of stuff.
UNITY.
Yeah, you. Calling a bitch.
Yeah, she was lethal back in the day, man.
Yeah, I don't know where that whole thing started because I don't feel like. I feel like, and I hate to say this, but like I really feel like Nicki Minaj set the rapping bar really low for female rappers, especially because of her lane. And I feel like this because we never questioned. I feel like nobody ever questioned the bars of female rappers up until then. Like we never questioned Eve. Yeah, like we never questioned Eve. We never questioned like Queen Latifah. We never questioned none of these women. And then all of a sudden, like here comes the 2010s, and then they're like, women can't rap. They only talk about sex, and it's like we never questioned them.
Lil Kim got questioned because everybody said Biggie wrote her shit. You feel me? So it's like,
and plus that was an era where I think bars weren't really a necessity. People weren't really talking about it. As long as you were just spitting dope shit and sounded dope on certain beats, I don't think people really cared. Because we're in this era now. That era of people wanting to hear bars and stuff started in like the mid 2000s, 2010, and then.
Nah, it's not that. It's the fact that back then, in order to get on, you actually had to have some sort of talent. Like, you had to be able to
spit.
Oh, yeah, no, that's true. I feel like it's really easy to get famous now. Like, look at, what's her name? Catch Me Outside girl. She's over here rapping.
See, bro.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like, but I'm just saying, like, you could get famous for anything and just be a rapper. Like, that's like, you don't even need to write your shit. If you famous, somebody gonna write for you. Somebody will sign you.
Yeah,
you know?
That's a.
So yeah, no, y'all right. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, because back then, like nobody was really buying your CD unless you had a for sure deal, and nobody was giving deals unless you
because it's all
had
physicals.
Talent that was,
that's true.
Had talent that was marketable. But nowadays, if you catchy and you got a hook,
it's the same with the male rappers. Like it's just
that's
as long as you got
you're right. That's facts.
As
long as you want some type of
hype shit,
trap beat, or and got a song or hook that chants the same word line over and over. That's the formula now. So it's what it is. But you know who deserves more recognition?
Who?
Trina.
I love Trina,
and it's because of the longevity thing. Because let's think about it. She doesn't have too many #1 hits or too many chart-topping hits or not many platinum albums, but yet she has remained relevant for so long.
I mean, because
Trina's a bad bitch.
Bad bitches.
Trina's a bad bitch.
Everybody will always want to hear bad bitch music. But I don't know. I never really been a huge fan of Trina because like her cadence and her flow is like repetitive, and I feel like if you heard one Trina song, you heard them all because of how similar they sound to me.
Yeah,
so,
I feel like you could say that about a lot of shit though.
Yeah.
Even like with Nicki, like I feel like even though Nicki has because she sings and raps, but as far as like I don't feel like she got a lot of range either.
Nah, definitely. She had more range when she was underground.
Or like I love Cardi. I love Cardi because she gets me hype. But like even Cardi, I feel like she don't got a lot of range as a rapper.
I like Cardi because she herself. I like her personality more than I like her music.
I feel like everybody does. Like, but regardless, like even her music is just hype. Like she makes music for women to turn up in a club, and I feel like that just started.
That's the lifestyle she knows.
And that's the thing is like, and then that just started a wave. It rode us right into like the next 2 years later. Now we rolling in the hot girl summer like. And where it really was, I feel like women really own the summer. Like women rapping really own the summer.
I can't disagree with that.
No, this summer really belonged to the women rapping.
Yeah,
like,
that leads me to the question I was about to ask. Like, do you now that there's so many women that are like hot at the same time?
Love it.
or we finally, is society finally accepting female rappers now? As
y'all don't got no choice. That's
right?
that's what it's supposed to be.
Over, really, like if you look at the Billboard charts, most of the songs are either by female rappers, feature female rappers.
Exactly.
They're everywhere now.
And that's what it's supposed to be. You ain't got no choice. Mm-hmm. Meg Thee Stallion literally owns the Billboard charts right now. You literally can't go out without hearing Meg like somewhere. You can't go out without hearing Coach. She out here running shit. Like,
I ain't gonna lie, you're not lying about that one, because in my work truck, it's literally City Girls or Meg Thee Stallion. And you might get a Meek Mill song or you might get a Baby song every once in a while.
Oh yeah, the Baby. No, he definitely had a nice summer.
Yeah, but like majority of the songs that be on the radio is that hot girl song.
I was gonna say it's like 3
girl shit. And I'll be like, bro,
yes, exactly. It's like 3 songs out right now that's like running on loop, Meg Thee Stallion, and then like 3 City Girl songs out like right now running. There's no breaks.
I see they the ones that's really making the turn up shit.
City Girls? I feel like Meg shit was fire.
Yeah.
Because they came out. Yeah, they came out with that one.
I'm just tired of niggas complaining about the whole City Girl Summer thing. Because, like, I mean, the Hot Girl Summer thing, like.
Oh, yeah, the Hot Girl Summer. It's a Hot Boy Summer, too.
It's always been a Hot Boy Summer, though.
But it's, like, I just feel like that's really powerful. I feel like that's a really powerful time where. And I kept saying that, every time we look back on it, I feel like collectively people have good summers. People are always like, summer 16, I feel like was the last summer where everybody was like, oh, this was a fire summer. Mm-hmm. People like always say that. Yeah. But if you think about it, the music that was dropping was fire. Like we had 2016 was an amazing year for music. Yeah. And so like, and then now I feel like, we all had this hot girl summer, this hot boy summer. And that was just a theme to have a good time. But it was ran by women. You go out, it's mostly women playing all of the hits. You know what I mean? Yep. Yeah. So, and that's what you said. Are we finally accepting women? I don't think they're giving y'all a choice. Like they're not giving nobody a choice.
Radio stations and record labels, they just see, look, this is what's hot now. We got,
and that's what it's supposed to be. No, that's what it's supposed to be. Y'all don't have a choice. This is what's out here, and it's fire. And you just.
This is probably the first time it's been like this since the 90s, because the late 90s it was that period where Kim, Missy, and even Rod, they were all hot at the same time, and then there was that gap in the 2000s.
Yeah, but that's because women were getting blackballed, but we're not going to do that today. Yeah. We're not going to do that. We're just here talking about,
Lauryn Hill too, by the way. I forgot to mention Lauryn.
Yeah, I don't bring her. I feel like people are always so on the fence, like, is she a rapper, is she a singer? But I feel like she did have bars.
Lauryn
like
Hill's an artist.
Yeah, like... Yeah. Do we don't say that Childish Gambino, he's a rapper, he's a singer. We don't question.
There's a lot of rappers and singers.
Yeah, like we don't question. I don't like Drake, but we don't question Drake. People still call Drake a rapper. I don't know why.
Drake gets questioned just for other things.
I just wish we got more content from Miss Hill.
Yeah, no, same. No, that's true, but like. She kind of did that to herself. So
yeah, I know. Yeah. It just sucks when rappers that we really like, we don't get a whole lot of catalog from them.
Oh, yeah.
But that one album that Lauryn has is a
classic. It's a classic.
Best debut ever from a female, in my opinion, I think.
I think it's one of the, I think it's up there for one of the best, I think it's top 5, or I say top 10, best debuts, period.
Yeah.
Like of any,
That's a fair argument.
Yeah, I think it's that good.
I just always get chills from that one song with her and us, and when it first come on and it hit you with the like, that shit just that's how I feel about that. No, I'm not singing. I'm just saying.
That's how I feel about that Fuji song, Ready or Not. That first 30 seconds is like, that don't get you chills, man. You just not a music fan. I don't know what to tell you. But back to Megan though, like I was gonna say, like it's just crazy how she literally came out of nowhere. Like there was no like build up to it. There was no, it just Big Ol' Freak hit the radio and bam.
Well, she was
it just exploded.
No, she was catching a little bit of heat. She had that. She did her. She rapped over "Look at Me" by X, and so that was already kind of like catching a little heat. But then once he passed, they brought it back up. And I felt like, that one was really fire. That's when I was like, she did that little cypher or whatever, and people always talk about the cypher. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a big fan of Meg, but that cypher just wasn't it to me. Like, I mean, it wasn't bad, but it didn't make me say nothing like, oh wow, no, she can really rap, or like, it didn't wow me. But that little freestyle she did over "Look at Me," fire. I was like, no, this girl can rap. So then when she dropped music, like when she finally was like dropping her shit, I was like, no, we need to listen to this, just because I already was like, she could rap. So
yeah, I think she can rap. Like I saw some of her radio freestyles, and like she can rap. I think
we're in this, and especially for women. I feel like especially for women, we're in this era right now where we have an open market, like we're not blackballing women anymore. Mm-hmm. And so then it just became, then Cardi came out, which was like this big thing of authenticity, because we basically we listened to Cardi because we like who she is. It wasn't about, I feel like people didn't just be like, oh wow, this girl can rap, like Meg, where I knew she could rap and I wanted to hear something else from her. Like with Cardi, it was like, oh yeah, we like her personality, she's lit. Like let's listen to more of her stuff because we like her. Mm-hmm. So she opened up this thing, and then Meg coming right after that, all authenticity, like just rapping, just being herself, having a good time, being that like fun college student that she is. Right. And then we opened this wide up, like obviously Rico Nasty. I'm gonna throw that one in there now.
Love her.
So Rico Nasty, I've obviously been a fan of Rico Nasty before Meg because that's when she came out. But I felt like Meg really opened up this to make everybody want to listen to female rappers. So now everybody's kind of got their lanes. Like, I mean, City Girls and Meg, you know, all of these people got like this fun music. But even like Doja, like does the costume things and she's real creative in her own ways. And then we got Rico Nasty, which is like alternative. First of all, alternative black women is already just such a yes, like yes. But to be an alternative black rapping, like fire, like we're not even gonna talk about Rico Nasty. Like I can't. She's so fire.
Let me show you. Yo, that reminds me of the girl that performed at BlurCon. What's her name?
Wait, which one? Because there was two.
The one that was dressed as Chucky.
Her name was like Sunzi or something.
Yeah,
S-U-N-Z-I.
She was dope. Like her style and like her lyrical ability was like really cool to me.
Yeah, she had real control of the crowd too. Yeah, that was. Shout out to BlurCon, man. I miss it already. But look,
yeah.
Look, that Doja. Look at my lock screen. Look at my lock screen. Wait,
see,
Doja.
Yes,
look,
Doja.
home screen. Rico Nasty.
Rico Nasty.
See, look,
yes, we love alternative black women. Yes,
I love Doja more though, cause like thing with her, everybody, it's hard to put people on her because people are so stuck on that damn Cal song and they think that's who she is.
But she was making music before that even.
Yeah, and she had music before that. Like she's so musically creative. Like
she's very creative.
When I watched that IG live she did when she made that beat for Tia Tamera.
Yes, that's what I was waiting for that to. Yo, yes, yes.
Bro, she's sitting here on IG
I instantly
live,
became a fan.
Beats.
I saw that.
No, yes, she's very talented. But I feel like people
rapper,
really
singer, songwriter, producer. Like,
she's just so talented. I feel like people, and that was the main thing that I brought up when I said she's just so creative. Even the visuals, like first of all, Juicy was already a hit. I heard Juicy before the video drop, but once that video dropped, it's like I feel like because we're in a streaming era, we're like kind of moving away from visuals. Like people don't pay attention to it as much anymore.
Right, video.
But like when those fire ones drop, everybody pay attention. Like she just makes you pay attention. Like her visuals are so fire, and they give you just so much personality. I'm like, yo, this girl's just so dope. Like, he's just so creative and so much personality.
I didn't like Tyga on that shit, but that's
I know, because I liked it better without him, too. She had a fire verse, too. Mm-hmm. I liked her verse. Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one who thought that.
Yeah, that.
No, I'm glad I'm not the only one who thought that.
Oh, everybody thought it.
Well, people didn't think that they want him, but people don't know that she had a verse. I'm like, no, her verse was fire. Like, she had a really nice fucking verse, and then she let him come on here, but either way it go, the visuals were fire. The song is still like, I still like the song.
Like Amala, that album she dropped last year.
Mm-hmm.
I had played it. I didn't skip a single track. Like for the first 3 times I listened to it, it was just straight through. That was a really good album that did not get any attention.
And so we brought up how you said, was it Trina that you said all of her music kind of sounded the same to you?
Yeah.
Rico Nasty is the exact opposite. Rico Nasty will drop some shit that's like hot, where I'm like, okay, yeah, I want to shake my ass. Then she's dropping some straight alternative shit where she's screaming and she mad and she like just
right.
Like she got so many different flows.
Yeah, she got a lot of personality.
Yeah, she has a lot of personality, and then she'll come out with her pink hair and her long pink waves, being a bad bitch, and then she'll come out with the spikes, and I'm like, yo,
yeah, on some punk rock shit. She be
I love it. I just love
crazy.
it. Yes, cannot get enough.
Man, it's one female artist in particular I wish got a better run, or at least got more attention, because she was very talented. Like she could sing, dance, act, rap, like. She was great. It was just a few decisions that she made kind of ended her career prematurely. But Lil Mama had bursts.
Yeah, yo.
Like I feel like she did herself in.
I know.
No, she did. I feel like her talent was overlooked, but her first song was about lip gloss. It's kind of hard to like, no, that's some real shit. And I feel like it's the same with Doja, where like people, like you brought up that, where people can't get out of that cow song, and it's just like, because that was her first song.
She was just trying to get her foot in the door,
Yeah, no,
it ain't good to lip gloss on the shit she did, the MTV Awards, jumping on stage with
Jay-Z.
You know what I'm saying?
But outside of that, her talent was phenomenal. Like, if you really sit and listen to her freestyle, she was actually able to freestyle, and not a lot of people can do that, male or female. Like, she was lyrically crazy.
I think what she messed up is where the things that she was known for, and like she let all her fame come from like things other than her music.
Yeah.
Like she let her fame come like when she jumped on stage with Jay-Z and Alicia Keys. It just started.
She was from early New York when they was performing at State of Mind. She
just jumped.
That shit was wild.
No, and that's what I'm saying. Like, no, no. You gotta let it, and you know who it hasn't done that is like Doja Cat. Doja Cat has like a lot of like she dropped that I'm a cat or Moo. She dropped Moo. Mm-hmm. Which went viral and everybody loved her and became like this like instant like, oh, I wanna listen to more from her. Mm-hmm. And then she had that Twitter situation come up where they call her out for using a gay slur.
Oh yeah,
and then that kind of like she kind of went quiet. And then she had that thing with Jermaine Dupri, but she's still out here dropping music that's fire. Like Tia Tamera was fire. I don't care what nobody's saying. Tia Tamera is fire. Juicy, fire. Like, and then the visuals are even better. Like the visuals are just like wow.
I like
so
the video,
so that's where it's like Lil Mama. I feel like let the controversial stuff kind of like consume her career, and like she should have just kept dropping.
Man, she would have been dope if she would have made them better decisions.
Yeah, she by now she should have.
She should have been one of the females running the rap game.
Yeah, but.
Hey,
do y'all like No Name, or am I the only?
Yeah, my first.
I listened to what album was that?
My first time hearing No Name was on Chance's
stuff.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, she had. I feel like she had really fire verses on Chance stuff. But hot take, I feel like her Telephone was like top 5 2016. Like,
I can't remember if that was the one I listened to.
Telephone was so good. I wish y'all like. Her voice just sounds like milk and honey. It's just like a
she's vibe music like that. Yeah. She's not for everybody.
No, but she can fucking rap. Like her, she's spitting and it's like poetry. Like it's so like her cadence is crazy and like, and I feel like even back in 2016, I hate to say it like this, but she's just not your like. So at the time, I feel like 2016, you know, we finally are getting Cardi in the door, but. You know, these are all like conventionally attractive women, you know, like lighter skinned and like curvy and like, you know, and No Name was just all music, like dark skinned woman, like not really.
She can't follow that sex appeal.
Yeah, she didn't care. She didn't come out here like caring for nothing. And not that there's anything wrong with that, but like she really just came out here spitting, and I'm like, yo, she's fire. Her music is like milk and honey.
It's mood music to me. Like,
no, definitely.
Yeah.
But yes, I just had to throw her out. But go ahead. I didn't know what you were gonna say.
I was just gonna ask, were we gonna talk about lesser known female rappers like Diamond from Crime Mob or Princess or like Jaja from Dipset?
Well, everybody knows Diamond.
Right. I was just about to say Diamond has like.
Yo, when they play Nugget You Buck and her verse come on, you ain't female sitting down.
Run up, get done up. That was
Stilettos.
Yeah, stiletto. Oh man, don't play with me right now. No. Right. No, don't play with me right now. Don't play. Y'all know.
Yeah, everybody knows
I mean, Princess verse was dope too.
No.
Yeah, I think people just more on Diamond. I don't know if it's because she looked better or because she sounded better, but I don't know. People were more on her for whatever reason.
No, Diamond was a bad bitch. That's why. Not that Princess couldn't spit, but Diamond, and that's why I always get to. And that's what I'm saying, like with Trina, or like even with Eve, where Eve wasn't rapping, like Eve wasn't like, out here like crazy sex appeal, like the way that like Nicki or like Doja Cat or like these kind of women, Cardi, like not like that. But they just like have this like bad bitch energy, and it's just like Diamond just make you pay attention. Same with like Foxy Brown. Like obviously Foxy Brown fits that mold, but like she just has a bad bitch energy. Even if you're not listening to what Foxy Brown rapping about, like you see her and you just like bad bitch energy, like energy. Oh yeah.
I be listening. All right, so look. I gotta talk about Nicki Scott MC because this chick, she kind of changed my perspective about female rappers. Her and Rhapsody, but I'm gonna get to Rhapsody in a minute. I got a lot to say about her. But Nicki Scott, I first heard her in 2011 freestyling on a deep cover beat. When I heard that shit, bro, I looked up all her music. I had to hear everything from her, and I was just like, dog, why isn't nobody listening to this chick? And I was trying to put so many people on, yo, y'all gotta listen to her. Like, she from Brooklyn, you know, so and she got that boom bap feel, the 90s feel, and her album that she dropped, I think it was 2014, called The Art of Chill. That was one of the best albums that year that nobody listened to.
I mean, a lot of people don't like bombastic rap though, bro.
No, that wasn't the boom bap album. That was more of a what's the word? Like vibey type album, because it was a themed album. That's why it was called Art of Chill. It was chill music.
Right.
So she had Ab Soul on the album. And a bunch of other
oh my
people.
God, yes. No, yes.
That album, I love that. I love this guy. I can't believe like she doesn't get.
She does not. Yeah, and I don't know why.
It's like,
I've been saying that. No, that's facts. Cause she really been holding her own for a minute. Like,
yeah, she's doing her own independent thing, and like nobody.
I love that. I love it. I feel like, you know what? I feel like we're moving away from the era where like labels need to push you, but you do need to have your foot in the door. Like people really do get blacklisted. Like, that's a real thing. Or like people needing to like inch their way in. Like, that's a real thing.
Whoa.
And then even when we talk about like, I feel like one of the male artists who do this, like Chance always talks about being an independent rapper, and he's like, not to knock him, but he's even barely independent. Like, yeah, so you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not sure Cardi would have had her spotlight if she was never signed to Atlantic. Like, they had to push her. Like,
well, social media definitely helps getting people's name out.
Because I know they wanted to sign Cupcake. Lord. Cupcakes, I love Cupcake. I don't care. Not even just for rapping. I saw a Cupcake live in San Francisco accidentally, and it was yeah, it was a soul changing experience. It was Pride Week. Wow. It was Pride Week, and she was performing at the club we just happened to be at, so I didn't know. But yeah, no, she was fire. I love Cupcake. She's just doing her thing. She's just doing. That's what I think I love the most, is that we got this window and it's a bunch of women rapping and they're like just being themselves. Right. We got Rico, she's got her own lane. City Girls, they got their own lane. Meg got her own lane.
See, that was the thing at the time. They were afraid to be themselves. Now that they're being accepted, everybody can just be who they are.
And they all really do have their own lane. Like, I think that's fire. So.
All right, Rhapsody. I gotta talk about Rhapsody because I swear I love this woman to death. Max, when we did that top 10 whatever episode, there was only one female rapper I had on my list. Who was it?
Rhapsody.
It was Rhapsody. Because listen to me, what she had a mixtape some years ago called For Everything. On that mixtape, she had a song with Kendrick Lamar. I can't remember the name of the song, but any female rapper that can go lyrically toe to toe with him and I mean rapping fast, that puts you way up there on my list, and that gets me to start looking up more of your music. That put me on to her. From that moment on, I've been a fan. I've listened to everything she has dropped since. And this album that she just dropped, Eve, I have not stopped listening to this album. Rhapsody
is just like, and that's where we get into, like I told you, like there's some women who just make you want to listen. She's somebody where like, I didn't know what Rhapsody looked like for years. And I was listening to her music. I really did not. I had no idea what she looked like. When I finally looked her up, is when she was calling out Kanye for something. I don't even know, some Twitter or something. And I was like, let me Google what this is about. So when I Google her is when I happened to see her for the first time, and this was like last year. I'm like, yo, I've been listening to you for how long? I never even knew what you looked like. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just the lyrics just speak for themselves. The flow just speak for itself. Like, she really out here.
I just love how this album that she just dropped, she's really putting on for black women. Like, the track list is the names of like important black women in history. Like, she had a song called Aaliyah, a song called Oprah, a song called Sojourner with J. Cole. We already knew that song. And I just think like she's like quietly making history right now, and I definitely think I don't even put her with female. I don't even like putting her in this
She's conversation a rapper.
With
I
female
hate that.
Rappers. I put her on a level with male rappers, honestly.
But that's the thing is, and I feel like we're going to get to the point where we're breaking away from that because they are rappers. Like, they are rappers, I'll put Rhapsody toe to toe with anybody.
Yeah.
Or even like No Name. Like, obviously I'm a little biased. No Name is one of my favorite female rappers right now.
Mm-hmm.
But she's really just a rapper, especially like with content rap. The shit she said is just, it's beautiful. Like, it's really just beautiful. She like, and then when she has her verses on like Smino tracks or like on Chance tracks. Her verse is always my favorite. I'm like, I'm listening to this for you, girl. Like, I mean, his part is nice, but then when we get to her shit, I'm like, yo, this is fire. And I had that hot take where her album is definitely like top 5, top 10 for me. Like 2016, Telephone, 2016, which was an amazing year for music. And I'm just like, yo, she's just a rapper. She's not a female rapper. She's a rapper. Like, she is a rapper.
Yeah, I gotta go back and listen to that No Name, whatever it was. It probably was Telephone.
Or what's her name? Lizzo got her lane too. I forgot about her lane, but she does have a lane too.
Yeah, I'm trying to listen to more of her music because all I keep hearing is Truth Hurts. I said, okay, I gotta listen to something else because I'm sure she's got a wide variety of sounds.
Yeah, we had a whole lane.
She seems similar to Doja to me as far as her music.
Like she has a really like a little. She's a little like quirky style though, like kind of like Doja. Doja's very So every time I say alternative, I'm immediately going to go to Rico. Like, she is alternative, but it's a little different than what I'm saying. I don't know the word for that. It's a little like queer, not like gay queer, but like queer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for Dej Loaf to drop something.
Dej Loaf.
Man, where is she?
Putting on for Detroit. What's up, Detroit?
I like her style, yo. It's cool. Like,
I mean, Charlie was a really, really good song. Like, she could.
Like, she's able to switch it up, yo. Like, I heard more than just Try Me. Like, she got joints where she's on her soft shit, and then she got joints where she's on her letting you know that she can spit type shit. And
I kind of miss that. Like, I feel like she should have her lane now. We got all of these, like, feminine women. Mm-hmm. Every woman, like, I can't think of any female rappers right now that's not feminine. And it's crazy because, you know, we talk about, like, all the old female rappers. It was almost like everybody had to be a tomboy until Kim opened that door up.
Right.
And now we don't have any tomboys rapping. Like, except like we got like Young Ma, but like even she, like, what is she not even? She doing lesbian porn right now. Like, she not even like. I feel like she was the only one in that lane.
Yeah, she could. I don't.
But like Dej Loaf got a lane. We waiting on her to drop. She got a lane.
Yeah, it seems like all she doing is features now.
I know, but you know what? And I'm not gonna lie. I do like Dej Loaf. I'm obviously gonna feel the type of way because she's from my city, but I do like her features more than I like her songs.
Her features do like that.
Her features are fire. Like, they're nice.
That feature on Ross album, what was it? Maybach Music 5. That song, I love that fucking song.
You know what?
She sound dope as shit in that song.
Yeah,
I swear.
But you know what? It's the same for me and Nicki. Like, I really love Nicki features, and I do not like Nicki songs. I can't think of a single Nicki Minaj song that I like. But I liked her, like, especially when she was coming up. I liked her on all the Gucci Mane shit. All of them songs that she did with Gucci Mane was fire. I don't care what nobody said.
All her early shit.
Yeah, like, I liked all her features. Even if they wasn't, like, great. Like, she just has her rap voice is actually really nice. So that's, like, a take. But, like, her features are just nice. And then, or even that verse she did on Plain Jane remix, A$AP Ferg.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like, her verse on there was actually nice. And I'm not even a fan, but, like, that was a nice verse. She has some nice verses. I don't like her music. Like that King Kong song, Chun Li or something like that.
Yeah.
That was supposed to be like her single of her album.
Talk about that.
It was garbage. It was garbage. But she had that fire verse on Plain Jane remix. That was a nice verse.
I'll save Nicki for last. I got a lot to say about her. I
ain't gonna lie, yo. She had some joints I like back in the day. That Keys on the Palm Tree joint was dope.
Keys on the Palm Tree. I don't even know what she's talking about.
Like,
I can't remember what that is.
It was dope. Like, you gotta listen. That
What
was
are you
back
talking
then.
about? Is that like a single?
Single. It was on one of her old mixtapes.
Oh.
Like, the beat was dope, and like the cadence was awesome. I don't know, everything about that song. I fuck with it.
I mean, like, I'm like trying to think of Nicki songs that I like.
But
I do know that there are some I like. There's just none coming to mind right now.
It's just kind of hard to listen to Nicki now because of who she is now and how she is, and it's like, I don't want to listen to that.
But like, even like so for example, I gave y'all like or even Invasion of Privacy, which was Cardi's album, which I feel like was very promoted, obviously, but like Invasion of Privacy is not a forgettable album. Like that was actually a really good album. I brought up Telephone. Telephone is a very good album. You know, Doja's albums, even though they're not Rico, we're not even gonna get into Rico. Hold on, wait. But, okay, I'll finish this thought. But Nicki albums are just a little forgettable. Like she had that, like, was it Pink Print or Pink Friday? She had Pink Friday. Her first album, Pink Friday, which is like everybody, oh, that's her best album. That's her best album. And it was a good album. I remember like when I first heard it, I remember like I think it was my freshman year. I'm like listening to Pink Friday and I'm like, oh yeah, this is nice. But like I looked at the track list recently and I don't even remember half of them tracks. Yeah. It's just forgettable. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Do y'all know Flo Milli?
Flo Milli, no.
Bro, she's
Put us on.
fire. Flo Milli got this song called I think it's Beef, and that's probably
I'm gonna open up Spotify.
No, let me tell you, Beef was fire. This is probably my favorite female rap song of the summer. So like, Beef was like, I mean, other than like, okay, Doja had that good one too, but like, I love Meg, I love Rico, I love all these girls, and like Beef was fire. Like Beef just is a bad bitch song. So yeah, Flo Milli, she's nice. Hey,
play that real quick.
Play the song. I'll play some. Let's see what we got.
I want to hear it. Play a little bit of it.
So suggest the song, because right now I'm only seeing
Beef. Yeah, that's the one. That's the beat. That's the song. Yo, it's just another bad bitch song, but like.
This is a Fax From The Lab first. We're playing.
I like cash in my head to my ass. Do the dash, can you make it go down? Fuck the fame, all I want is some bands. If she keep on mugging, I'ma still her man. He watching my behavior cause he know I'm bad. Pussy put a spell on me in a trance. I do what I please and you do what I ask. He love my confidence and that's what you like.
She not flowing.
I like how she's flowing. It's like she's. Where is she from?
I don't know, but she's really flowing. Like she just flowing.
I get a city girl vibe from this a little bit.
No, she's flowing.
This ain't city girls. This is
not like content wise, not like style wise, but content.
But the type of song.
Yeah.
No, she's flowing. She's definitely flowing.
Yeah,
I gotta listen to more of that.
Yo, no, that's fire. I don't care what nobody say. That's really
I like that flow a little bit.
No, she's definitely flowing on that. I really was like, at first so the first bar, she said, I like cash in my hair to my ass, and I was like,
funny. That caught me.
I was like, wait, what, huh?
Yeah, that caught me.
And then I'm like, at first I'm like, oh man, here we go. Mm-hmm. And then she keep flowing, and I'm like, yo, no, she's really flowing on this shit. She's really flowing.
Yeah. I was about to talk about somebody. Oh, one person I'm trying to listen to more music from, because I know everybody else likes it so much, is Cash Doll. That's another Detroit, you know. I'm trying to. I don't think she's whack, but I'm trying to get into her. But I'm looking up music but everybody likes it so much.
Yeah.
I mean, I saw she was on the red carpet at the VMAs. Like
she's gorgeous. Cash Doll is gorgeous, and she just kind of has a presence. Mm-hmm. I'm not a big fan, but that's not to knock her. Like she's got her own lane. I really liked her because when she was coming out, I felt like at the time she was the only dark skinned rapper like really doing it, and I love that. Like I was just like, oh yeah, no, we finally got a dark skinned woman up in here being a bad bitch. Like, I mean, for the times, obviously we had other dark skinned women before, but like I felt like she had her own lane for a minute.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm not a huge fan. It's not like she makes bad music.
Yeah.
But it's just more of like, there's nothing that wows me. Like Flo Milli is really flowing, and it's not even like there's a lot of bad bitch music right now, but she's really flowing on that shit. Like she's got this thing. Then we got Rico with the alternative. It's all these girls that are just wowing me. Right. And Cash Doll has not wowed me. Like she's never wowed me.
Oh, I was about to say she gets a lot of cosign.
I did like her verse on that Big Sean song. I really liked her verse on that song.
What song?
I forgot what that song is called.
It's his song? Or
yeah,
hers?
It's his song. It's that like I can't remember the name of it, but I really did like it. She has a good energy. It's just I don't know. Like I'm trying to be a fan, and it's like not. Let me pull up the name of the song. Big Sean and Cash Doll.
Oh, why she pulling that song up?
So good. That's the song. So good.
You guys in a battle rap?
Are we into battle? Yeah. I haven't watched battle rap in years.
Me, I ain't watched battle rap since high school for real.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's been a long time.
Back when Smack DVDs was the thing.
I kind of been back into battle rap because there's been a few females that caught my attention, and like when I watched their battles, I'm like, oh, they really giving niggas a run for their money. Like it's to the point where they're integrating females and males in battle raps, and it's just a few like Jazz the Rapper, 40 Bars, I think that's his name.
40 Bars, it's an interesting name.
Yeah, it's a few of them. It's a few of them that can really go. That's been giving these guys a run for their money.
Yeah, see, battle rap is a whole different sport.
It really is, and that's the thing. And you know what I realized is rappers like the mainstream rappers right now, even the rappers that we like. I feel like the people that we really, I feel like. Battle rapping is just it's a different thing. Like, even if you could rap, you could write and all of these things, like, that don't mean you could battle rap and vice versa. Like, a lot of these battle rappers, I don't know if they could, like, rap the way that they would need to hold a mainstream crowd. You know what I mean? It's definitely its own league.
Joe Budden did it.
But I feel like, I wanted to get back into battle rap. When was this? Like maybe a year or two ago. And I was really like, I don't even know where to start. I'm like, where would I even start? I haven't kept up in like years.
Yeah, I like I said, smacking DVDs. That's what I was watching. That was like 04, 05.
Right.
Like, that's
the thing about battle rap. You can always hop in. Like, you don't really need a starting point. You just find a rapper that you fuck with and follow them. But Jazz the Rapper is my favorite female battle rapper.
Yeah, I'll probably have to YouTube her.
Yeah, I was about to say, we'll have to check her out. Who else? I don't know who I'm missing. I know I'm missing somebody.
What about I knew you listen to Tierra Whack.
Of course I listen to Tierra Whack. That's who I'm missing. I love Tierra Whack.
I like Tierra Whack.
Yeah,
I love Tierra Whack.
It's like the more and more people are hyping her up, the more and more I start listening to more of her music, and I like what I've heard so far. Like I like it's an album. Is it an album? I think it is. Like where all the songs are like really short.
I hate those. Yeah.
Short songs. Yeah, I just made a playlist of all short songs.
I ain't really complaining about it, but it sounds good. I think. I mean, she's obviously getting attention. She was just on the freshman cover for Double XL, so.
I don't know what is going on with these covers.
I don't really pay attention to covers.
Yeah, like
I just know it's her because it was three of them. It was her, Meg, and Rico all on there.
That cyphers be trash.
I know.
Trash ass.
Yeah. I know. It's just not what it used to be. They judge them differently now too.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's definitely dope.
It's a white person running that XXL list.
Yeah, and it's a woman too. It's a white woman. My boy met her. And he told me that like he asked her like, how the fuck are y'all picking these people? And then they said that it's actually calculated. They go off of like social media buzz. Like they look up like how many times your name was this and like how many plays you got. Like they actually calculated. So there is they are doing their job. And I just don't, I'm like, it could just be because, we're not in that age group no more. that really could be it. We're not in that age group no more. We're kind of old heads at this point, especially when it comes to music.
Right.
We're not listening to none of them zany rap. I don't listen to zany rappers. I don't listen to none of these zany rappers.
What's the thing? Oh, the drug rappers.
All the zany rappers,
the little pumps and little
like I'm not listening to all these little whatevers. Like I'm not listening to none of them. Like
the pill rappers.
Yeah, I don't listen to none of these zany rappers, and I think the last time that I looked at the freshman list was like 2016. And I think that's
the last good one. I think the last good one had like.
No, it was like the last good one was like 2014.
It was way before 2016. I just remember because everybody was like, "Yo, what is this list? This is trash." And I was like, I remember it was like Uzi, Yachty. I think Kodak Black was in there. Like,
oh yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah, 21 Sav. Like,
yeah.
And it's crazy because we all thought these rappers was trash, but like compared to who be on there now, not now obviously because Meg and Rico are on there, but like them like was the best ones on there. It was like the Baby, Meg, and like Rico, and it was like
YB, he's all right.
Oh, I didn't know he was on there.
Yeah,
I didn't watch.
Yeah, I listened to a couple of his stuff, but we're digressing. There's somebody that Harley keeps hyping up. Shout out to Harley, Amanda, by the way, if she's listening. It's one of those female rappers she always mentions, always hypes up. I can't think of who it is.
Rob?
No.
I saw her talking about her before.
No, it's one specific one. I can't think of the name of who it is.
How you know it's not her if you can't think of the name?
Because it would have ran down.
I'm gonna find out right now. I think she said it on one of these posts. You know what? Her name might be on that picture, on that collage we made. Let me see.
Man, I just think all these females need to get together and do a project together, like how male rappers be linking up and doing projects.
The collabs.
Yeah, like
I really want Doja and Rico to do
Rocky Bad. That's who it is.
Oh.
Yeah, cause I looked up a song of hers where she was like, is she beefing with somebody right now? Cause I think she's dissing somebody on that track. I don't know who it is, but yeah, she sounds alright. I just gotta listen to more of her. I mean, I can see why Harley likes it though, because that's probably where Harley get her whole aggressiveness from. But we ain't gonna talk about Harley on air like that.
Hold up,
Rocky Bad, she's cool.
Now that I think about it, so you know how like Jay-Z and Kanye got that collab album, and you know how like Jewels and Lil Wayne got that I Can't Feel My Face
that never dropped. Yes.
Oh my God, yeah, with Rocky.
Do any female rappers have a mixtape or a project like that?
I
don't know, but I feel like it's coming.
It should come. I really want Doja and Rico to do a fucking collab project.
I really think that's coming.
That's what the streets need.
They are BFFs. They always talking to each other on Instagram.
Are they?
They stay on some BFF shit.
No, I really want. It's so crazy too because when I first saw Doja, the very first time I like started like paying attention to Doja, I was like, yeah, her and Rico need to collab. She dropped that T Tamara beat. I was waiting for that to drop for how long? Because that was fire.
I know.
I was waiting for that to drop for a long time, and finally dropped. Rico was on it, and I immediately was like, they really need to do a collab project.
Their chemistry together is you can feel it.
Yeah, that's what I want. That's really what I want.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna happen because
honestly, Meg could do a collab with anybody. Meg could collab with any type of whatever, but I just feel like that would be such a powerful album if Doja and Rico do a project together.
Yeah, that's definitely coming. Like, and because like one thing, like with Meg, they all like showing how much they fuck with other female rappers. Like if you follow Meg on Instagram, she's always like hanging out with another female rapper. Yeah. Like I saw her with she was chilling with Lizzo, I think. Yeah, and she was chilling with somebody else.
She be chilling with everybody.
Yeah, she just be showing how she's cool.
She made sure that she said that she feel like a lot of times fans cause beef between artists. She said she want to make sure that that's not what it is. So she showed her fans immediately how she cool with everybody.
Yeah,
I'm just like, yeah, I fuck with that. I really fuck with that.
That's what they need.
She could do a collab with anybody.
Bro, speaking of the fact that she fuck with everybody, did y'all see that video of her pouring liquor in Fabulous mouth?
Fab?
Yeah.
I ain't see that.
I'll bring that up right now.
Bro.
It's on my IG.
Fab took that like a champ though, yo. I'm just like, wow, like she really do literally fuck with everybody.
She that's another person. She really oozes bad bitch. Like she's just positive energy. I really think that's why people fuck with her so much. Like aside from the fact that she could rap, because that's undeniable, but like she's just a lot of positive energy.
Oh, here it is.
Let me see. I ain't see this one. She just want to pour liquor in everybody's mouth. Oh, I did see this video. I didn't pay attention to this though, but yeah, I did see this. Yeah, they was making a whole bunch of memes out of this.
I think that's cool though.
That is cool.
Yeah, but a lot of people was in the comments like, bringing up Emily B and
Oh my God, she's just over here having fun.
I mean, you
Leave that
wanna,
girl alone. I don't know. I feel like I just saw that the other day. Men be so weird about stuff like that, but I don't feel like women do not be weird like that. I know like dudes who be mad, like, oh, you got a nigga pouring liquor in your mouth. But
I don't mind a fine woman pouring liquor in my mouth. Let's be for real. I mean,
especially Meg. Listen, if Meg wants to drive the boat, she gonna drive the boat. Period.
Yeah, I don't.
Wait,
on
so
period.
That's what driving the boat mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, you ain't know that?
No, I didn't.
Pouring liquor in.
It's pouring liquor in somebody.
You know, we was out just now at Thousand Nights, and you heard the DJ say, you telling the girls you got a bottle, telling them to drive the boat, get your girlfriend to drive the boat. That's the thing now. It's cute.
I like it. I always tell girls, I feel like, I do that all the time. Do y'all want some? I drive the boat.
Man, girls lucky. Like, girls get to do stuff and not be judged. Like, they can have fun and it's all copacetic. But as soon as a guy, like, if a guy was to pull a lick in his homeboy mouth, it would be oh, that's suspect.
That sucks to be a man. Like, I would hate to not be able to be affectionate with my friends.
That shit crazy.
No, that's trash. I feel like niggas should just be able to do whatever they want to do. Period.
Yeah.
And that's that on that.
Bro, I feel like there's some other females that believe in. Oh,
Shauna.
Another slept on one.
Very slept on.
She was just too much in Ludacris' shadow. I think.
She really was.
And I think
that's what it is. No, you right. That is what it was. Yeah, no, you right.
The thing is, what's crazy about it is most female rappers started being under a dominant male rapper's shadow, but they was able to break out and do their own thing.
Yeah, like Kim.
But for some reason, Shauna couldn't do that. I don't understand. Like, not like she couldn't rap or nothing. I don't know.
Damn, no, I want to listen to Getting Some Head.
No, Shauna fire.
Yeah, she is.
I'm surprised, honestly though. Like, I mean, you know what? I feel like now that I'm looking back, Nicki was pushed ahead, but she really was under every male rapper, like, for a while, because she was really only on features. She didn't have no songs of her own up until she dropped her album, like, other than them couple mixtapes when she was under Dirty Money. But she didn't have no songs of her own for like a long time.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm glad that she found Wayne, because when Wayne got to that point where he was in a position to put people in that position, he kind of stopped dropping music for a while, and he just did like
he just focused on.
He did.
Well, he really couldn't because of his label. We all saw what Birdman did to his ass, but we ain't gonna talk about that one.
Yeah, but he just started doing features, and he started pushing Nicki and Drake. So I fucks with Wayne because of that.
Yeah, the legend, one of the goats.
Listen, it's two West Coast chicks I'm gonna bring up. Saweetie and Kamaya.
Okay.
Listen to one of them.
So Kamaya actually has a tomboy lane. I don't know how I forgot about her, but she definitely has the tomboy lane. She got that song Niggas, and that, when I tell y'all, that was my like, that evoked something. That was a spiritual experience for me. Like, especially because I was in Cali, like, that was a spiritual experience listening to that song. But Saweetie, I love Saweetie. I feel like now everybody loves Saweetie because she's bad. But like the first time I heard Saweetie and I saw her, I was immediately like, yo, I love this girl. I don't know if I feel like that's another girl. I don't know about her rapping ability, if that's been shown as much yet.
Those are two I've been trying to listen to more of. Like Kamaya,
Kamaya's fire. I don't care.
That verse she got on YG album is dope.
Kamaya is fire. She got that song Niggas, and I was really like,
I gotta listen to some more of her shit.
Yeah, she's very tomboyish though, and she's not like, she's really tomboyish, and I like that.
Yeah. So really, all I keep hearing is the damn P.D. Pablo flip. What is that song called?
My Type.
Yeah,
that's my type. I ain't like it at first. I really don't like songs that are oversampled. Like, I feel like a lot of songs, like what's that other one?
Rico did it good with Counting Up, but she flipped in Noriega shit.
Yeah. I usually, you know what's crazy? I just usually don't like songs that are like sampled real heavy, like Drake did that for Free, where it sampled.
Too Short.
Yeah. And so I didn't like that one. And then Khaled did that.
The
you
one
know you want to see me naked.
That
one too. Yeah. So I usually don't like songs like that, where it's like I feel like it's almost oversampled. Mm-hmm. But I really did like My Type. I liked it. So
you don't like that new Jeezy song that he got? What was that sample? Stick to the Script by Jay, I believe.
It's like two. You know what I think it is I feel like I get it in my head. It was crazy because I thought about this and I was like, why are they sampling these songs like they're that old? And I realized that they are. And that's what hit me is because to me, I'm like, oh, this song ain't even that old, but it really is. It is time for them to be sampled. Because to me, I'm thinking like they sampling songs too quickly, but it really ain't. So, and it just, that was my thing is because I would listen to the song, it just made me want to listen to the original.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel like if a song gonna be sampled, it should at least be over 20 years. But most of the songs that they sampling isn't over 20 years.
You're right. Yeah, exactly.
Or at least like just do something different. They be using the same melody. They be using like it be almost the same beat. Like it really be like pretty much the same. And so I'm like, y'all gotta do something. Like, y'all gotta do something. But I do like that Sweetie song. I like Sweetie. Same reason though. She's just a bad bitch. She out here just having fun.
Yeah, she is cute though. I checked her.
Oh my gosh, no, Sweetie is so fun. Sweetie is probably I can't think of nobody more fine than Sweetie. Like as far as
it's somebody she looks like that's on Facebook. I ain't gonna mention them right now. I'll say it off air, but
no, go ahead, say it, Joe.
No.
Ain't no such thing as halfway crooks, yo. Say what you gotta say.
I'm so sick. Get him out of here.
Say what you got to say, yo.
Get him out of here.
She looks like Slim. You know Slim, right?
Yeah.
She looks like her a little bit.
I don't see it. I like
so, from certain angles, I'd be like, wait, she looks like Slim. But yeah.
Yeah.
Told y'all here on Fax From The Lab, ain't no such thing as halfway crooks.
I hate this man. Get him out of here.
All right, I said I was going to talk about Nicki last, and I just want to get this out the way about her right now.
Dang, I wanted to talk about Nicki. I mean, not Nicki. I wanted to talk about Missy because, like.
Oh, wait.
Let's talk about Missy first.
Go ahead.
She a game changer, dog. Like, the only female rapper with 6 platinum albums. Like, that's very impressive.
That's not gonna be repeated. I don't think
ever.
No, not like, 6.
And she's so unpredictable, dog. You never know what you're gonna get with Missy.
Y'all saw that whole VMA stuff, right?
Yeah, I saw it afterwards.
Missy is just a good spirit too. Like we were just talking about this. So we were talking about Aaliyah, and I was like, well, I feel like Aaliyah, like people don't realize how powerful Aaliyah was because I'm like, yo, this girl was 14 singing like a grown ass woman. Like I was talking about how. So then, you know, who I was with, they were like, oh, well, you know, she also had Timbaland and Missy behind her. Like, there was no way she wouldn't be fired. And I was like, that's really facts. Who has Missy ever endorsed that wasn't fire? Like, that's really facts. Missy is just, even like beyond her, like she could rap, obviously, but like even beyond that, like she's just creative and just positive energy. She's just a positive energy.
She is definitely a
she got her own lane. She really does. Like, and I know I've been saying this a lot, but she actually has her own lane. Yeah. Like, as far as the rap game, period, she has her own lane.
Yeah, generational talent. Like, all her hits, all her hit records is like time capsules from, because when you hear any of her old songs, you can remember where you were when that song came out. Like, you hear Super Duper Fly or Hot Boys or Get Your Freak On or Work It. You remember what was going on at that time, where you were. They're literally like bits of nostalgia every time.
And I remember, you know, wow, I remember all her music videos too.
Oh yeah,
I remember literally dancing in the living room to her music videos. Like, we don't do that no more. We don't do that. Who's doing that? Like, nobody.
So like, I think her Busta Rhymes and Kanye have made the greatest rap videos ever. I think.
No, she's got visuals are slept on. Visuals need to be. People need to pay attention. They're important. Yeah. Doja really wowing me with her visuals lately, but
people stopped caring about visuals ever since 106 and Park got canceled.
You know what?
BET Uncut for me, but we're not.
Not everybody need to see the visuals. My God.
Next.
We ain't gonna go there.
Yo,
bro, we talk about visuals the whole family can watch.
Right. I'm over here talking about dancing in the living room as a kid. He over here talking about BET Uncut. Wow.
That's this, yo.
Oh, man. BET Uncut was lit. Y'all tripping.
It was, yo. But
BET Uncut is how I discovered Mike Jones.
Wow. I'm sick. Get him out of here. Get him out of here.
I quit Fax From The Lab Dog, I can't work with this man.
I ain't coming back.
Oh shit, but yeah, man, nobody's going to duplicate what Missy has done for the rap game. That woman is a generational.
She put her game down, flipped and reversed it. Literally.
Nobody make a song like that saying that shit, and it gets over like that. Only Missy can do that.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, nobody else do that.
Missy, if you listen, call me.
What's I gonna say? Get into your Nicki spiel. Go ahead. Now.
Okay, listen, because it's like nowadays with her, it's people are choosing sides now because of this whole Cardi B, which I don't even want to really dive into, because that's a whole nother episode right there. But my thing with Nicki is this: I feel like since she's now pushing 40. I don't even know. Is she 40 already?
No, she's not 40 yet.
Well, she's almost.
She like 38, I think.
Yeah. Well, I feel
she
like
pushing 40. You right? She pushing 40. Go ahead.
her reign of like dominance, I think, is literally coming to an end, and it has nothing to do with Cardi or anything. I think she's just at that point now where her prime. She's way past it now, and I think it's time that this is the time we have to start moving on from her. It's not moving on from her completely, but this is the right time to start moving on to these newer chicks, because Nicki, she still has it in her mind that she's still the dominant chick.
She's past
no,
the prime
that
because of the
time
bad
is
energy
done.
she put out, dog.
I was just gonna say that. No, like
she passed the
she's
prime
just a
because
sad woman, man. Like
nobody
people do
wanna-
not like her personality.
Nobody want to hear her angry ass all the time. Like anytime you beef with a baby, my nigga. Like,
But you know, okay, so aside, I'm not gonna slander her. So this is something that I will say though. When she came on the scene, and this is what I always get back to. When she came on the scene, who was her fan base? It was like 13-year-old girls, right?
And the LGBT community, they loved it. They still
Yeah, no, but for real, like I feel like her main fan base was like 13.
the alphabet people. Shout out to Dave Chappelle.
But like I feel like we're not gonna do this right now. We not. But her main fan base was like 13-year-old girls. You know, I felt like her. Not to say she can't rap. I'm not gonna knock that, but I'm saying like you do have a presence. I feel like she was more popular because of her presence rather than anything. You know, she had the colorful wigs. She called herself a Barbie. She had these elaborate costumes, and she was dramatic.
shout out to Lil Kim.
And like, but what I'm saying, what I was getting at is that was her fan base, is 13-year-old girls, right? I was like, you know, like 11, 12, 13 when I liked Nicki Minaj. And when I stopped, it's because I got older, and I'm like, I wasn't like, I think it was like my freshman, sophomore year in high school, and I was finally like, like, what are you doing? Like, you kind of whack. Like, and I feel like people are just outgrowing that, because that's the same thing is her. This is her lane, you know, and I feel like that's also contributes to why her prime is kind of like she's kind of beyond her prime.
Yeah, she's way.
It's because you know that was her lane, and that she did this whole natural switch, and that's beautiful. I'm glad she did that, because honestly, like some of her styles was like, now looking back, where I'm like, yo, this was crazy. But again, she just appealed to. She was real colorful and vibrant, and appealed to like 13-year-old girls.
Right.
And so now she older, and she like, and all of her fan base, we grown up. We're like,
yeah.
you know, we're not into this no more. Like, you know, we're not into your Roman voices and whatever. Like,
oh Jesus.
you know, like, and I feel like that's a big contributing reason. I'm not gonna slander her. I don't like Nicki, but I'm not gonna do this right now.
The thing is, she's been so used to being the only female rapper,
and that's on her.
charts.
She did that to herself. She could have
put other females on.
She could have put other females on. She came out here guns blazing, disrespecting every female rapper that came before her, and she wanted everybody to kiss her ass. And Cardi didn't, because she did not have to. She did not have to. We liked Cardi without rap music. We liked her. We liked her regardless. And so, and she's mad. She's mad now. She blacklisted everybody, and now she's getting blacklisted.
Yeah.
And that's on her, because she didn't need to do that, and that's on her. That's just on her. But aside from that, that's why I brought that up, is because I do feel like, just even as far as a rapper, she's beyond her prime, and that's why, like, it's also because of that. Like,
yeah, like I said, I think this is this is like the crossroads or the end of the line or whatever. Like it's a new wave, a new sound for
It's a new,
rappers,
but
it's a sound
new,
she don't fit.
It's a new music era, period. Like it's a new music era, you know.
Yeah.
Like I said, you know, 2000, summer 2019 belonged to female rappers. They owned summer of 2019, but you know who didn't? Nicki Minaj. She wasn't in that cake. She was not in the cake.
Cussing out Joe Budden on damn radio and
Let's
shit.
not do
That's
that.
what she doing.
We're not gonna do it.
Joe,
I ain't gonna go there, man.
Joe handled that like a champ.
Yeah,
We're not gonna do it.
Discuss that, but
We're not gonna do it.
As we enter a new decade now, 2020, like shit is changing. She gotta realize that, like seeing her trying to compete and bring out songs like that Megatron or whatever that was. I didn't even hear it, but I heard it like
Megatron. I don't even know what that one. I don't. You know what?
I didn't listen to it.
No.
I don't know what it even. But everybody said it flopped and it didn't do good or whatever.
Same with like that Chun-Li song. Like, what is that? Laura Bancroft. I think, you know what? I think she messed up too is because she tried to put herself up to be one of the best lyricists. Because my thing, so with Cardi never called herself a lyricist. People always compare her and Cardi and then they want to bring her. Cardi is just having fun.
Right, she don't care.
Cardi is having fun. She's just making music that people like, to vibe. Like we up in a club dancing to. Cardi is just making music that we vibe to and that we like. And she's doing so. She's just having fun. Nicki called herself a lyricist, and she always like explaining these like kindergarten ass bars. When I think of like. Always explain these kindergarten ass bars, like, and then even her fans do that. They be like, only the real ones are like, only the really intelligent people will understand this.
No.
I'm like, girl, you would say, I'm a star, sheriff badge.
No.
It's going down. No. Basement. Like, these gotta be some of the most basic bars of all time. Like, no. What did she say? She said, man, she said a lot of basic stuff.
Yeah, I think it, like I said, it's just like her reign of dominance is, I think, it's come to an end.
I'm happy for it, but not because I'm happy to see a girl not succeeding or another woman. It's more just because I feel like now we can't set the bar where it's supposed to be. We can't like really give these other women their actual real authentic lane.
Right.
You know, we have a black alternative rapper with, you know, Rico. Mm-hmm. We got this, you know, fun, you know, rapper here, Doja. She out here she's really like comedy rap too.
Yeah,
like
WCW, of course.
You know, and then we got like poetic rappers. We got No Name out here. We got like other lyricists. You know, we got Rhapsody. Then we got bad bitches out here. We got Meg, who can rap, fire bars. Flo Millie out here, you know, flowing. We got these other lanes, and Nicki don't got a lane. She don't fit.
Yeah, it's like that lyricist thing that you mentioned. Her wanting to be a lyricist, like that's always been her thing. Like she wanted to be only compared with male rappers, and that's how she wanted to be taken. And that's something I noticed about her. Like she never.
Her lyrics are not nice. Like it's really not that fire.
That's why if you look at all her albums, like how often did she collaborate with female rappers prior to this Hot Girl Summer shit she did with Meg Hot? She always worked with male rappers. And then
it's like, or like Beyonce, she like Beyonce. It was so funny when she said like her and Beyonce was friends, and Beyonce did not.
I'm not gonna start on Beyonce. I'm gonna really get hate mail.
I love Beyonce. Don't play me. I love Beyonce.
I'm just mad we getting to the end of this episode and y'all failed to acknowledge the greatest female rapper of all time.
Who?
Drake.
Listen, regular hate mail don't come to me. No. Don't tag me in nothing. Don't say shit.
We snaps.
He said it.
Snaps. Me and Mike over here snapping.
I ain't got shit to do with it. Y'all heard my disclaimer at the beginning. I ain't got shit to do with it.
Snapping. Yo, that's hilarious.
Everybody knows it's all love, yeah.
I'm gonna sip my jet.
Oh my god. Yo, no, that's facts. Drake, I just wanted to support that. I just want to put Drake really got a song called "What If I Kissed You." And the first line of the song is, "What if I kissed you right now?" The only thing he was missing was the monkey emoji covering his eyes.
Bro, that sounds like some shit that you put in a note.
What if I kissed you right now? That's
like the memes I be
what
seeing.
niggas was saying on Kick.
Hey, like the
What if
memes
I-
you be seeing when they talk about how we used to be back in high school.
That's what I'm
Cool
saying.
people. You're like, so who would you have done if I kissed you?
Yeah, with the monkey emoji like this. That's why I'm like,
oh,
yo.
y'all are terrible.
Like, what if Mr. Johnson wasn't coming down the hallway and, you know, I would have kissed you in the hallway by the lockers?
Yo, that's like, are you in bed right now?
Oh my god.
Well, what if I were to
Yo.
kiss you? Like, yo, no, that's some really Drake shit.
Leave Aubrey alone. We ain't gonna do this.
Would you would have kissed me back?
What if, when I see you tomorrow, what if I were to kiss you? Like,
So y'all see, it ain't just me.
They not saying shit.
oh, Aubrey. Oh,
Direct y'all hate
Aubrey.
comments to him. I ain't got shit.
It's Max Sayless and Mike Navarro that's involved in this conversation,
No.
and Kimmie. So if y'all got hate mail, it's
No.
not just me.
We were about to end it and you brought up Drake. That's you. We ain't
Because we was talking about the
to
greatest females MCs of all time.
Look, you doing it? Yo, those y'all better go to him.
Yo,
Well, yeah, but anyway, as we bring this to a close, we are very happy to see that now female rappers are pretty much
Running shit.
Right, this year they have taken
Running
over
shit.
and they are finally being accepted by the masses, by music, and by everybody who listens. And listen, everybody we mentioned, if we mention somebody that y'all not familiar with, definitely check out their music. Like I said, a lot of people drop shit this year. Rhapsody's album is out now. Go listen to it. Who else dropped? Meg's album is still out. Fever. If you ain't, I'm sure all of y'all listen to it by now. Go listen to that. And I don't know who else dropped shit, but most of them guys either got songs out or got features out. Definitely broaden who y'all listening to and check out some more of these female rappers because they definitely deserve all the support. Support our sisters.
hey, and look, if you know somebody that's out there spitting from your hometown or somebody you just know that got that raw hot fire, comment and let us know. You know, let us know who you're listening to. We're interested, we're curious. Like, we want to be able to talk about these artists that deserve this shine.
Yeah, definitely let us know who we missed. Now, sorry, I'm drinking.
This nigga. Get the strap, yo.
I'm sorry. Kimmie, thank you for joining us for this conversation.
Yeah.
Thank y'all for having
and
me.
you and Kimmie will be back.
Facts.
We'll be back.
Big facts.
And we hope y'all enjoy the conversation. Like I said, do not get triggered. I don't want to see no hate shit. Not for me anyway, because Max did it.
Wow,
So
just
don't-
throw me under the bus. Yo, that's crazy.
I don't want to hear no bullshit. All right, so
Y'all can add me. I'ma just block you.
Yeah.
I don't argue.
Kimmie, you got some. Speaking of that, you got some social media, anything people want to follow you or anything, something like that.
You said,
Instagram, Twitter.
follow me on Twitter, Slayota. So SLAYTOOTA.
Okay.
Slayota. Actually, you can sound it out.
All right, and then that's it. And we're gonna be signing off right now. So until next time, ladies and gentlemen, this is your boy, the drunken Mike Navarro,
Oh, Jesus. It's your boy, Max Sayless.
and we are out. Fax from the lab.